Hello there, and welcome back to another Mario Maker Monday. This is your host, Sammy33. Super Mario Dimensions has been a fun ride so far. We're almost at the end, just two more worlds to go. In this video, we will tackle World 7 as we near the end of this, and then we'll see we'll see what comes after this. But for now, our focus is on World 7 of Super Mario Dimensions from Tony Ttek. So let's go ahead and take a look at what is coming level-wise for this one. Alright, in World 7, looks like we're going to start old school and work our way to the current. Starting out, Super Mario Bros. 3 with the Triple G Gliding Goomba Garden. See flying Goombas there. And looks like we've got some little rubber pads there, some bouncing going on. Up next, the original Super Mario Bros. Switch Side Shift. Curious what this looks like. I'm assuming you're going to have on and off blocks. Could be really cool. See the piranha plants. I'm curious to see what that's going to look like. The third, Cannonade Rush, Super Mario 3D World. So we'll get current. You've got the monstrous bullet bills in the background. So we'll see how that plays a role in this. The rush implies a lot of speed. You can see the speed pads there. So I wonder if that'll go throughout the whole level. Up next will be SMW, the GOAT, and Gusty Bloom Galaxy. Looks like we've got some wind gusts down there. So I'm curious on this one too. I can see a lot of potential. And then the finale, Ludwig's Cutter Shipwreck. This is new Super Mario Bros. U, so more of the modern 2D style. We'll see what that looks like. See the dry bones fish, so underwater. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started and take a look at these levels. First up, 7-1, Gliding Goomba Garden. This was a very well done level, I must say. So you can see things look pretty good. Normal speed, right? One thing I noticed, all the Goombas. So you got the bounce pads. The Goombas are all floating, so they exist a little bit differently. But you can see the nice power up there, the raccoon tail. So I feel like this is a very user-friendly level. At first, like, man, this might be a little tough for kids. But this actually works because with the raccoon tail, you're able to slow your descent, so you're able to really get comfortable timing the jumps. And the Goombas don't move super fast. So, very well done level. And then, really, really creative here. Switch side shift. Man, so tough to say. I'm thinking on-off blocks? No. This is actually up and down. So that's how you're switching. So it takes some getting used to, because obviously I know a lot of people aren't used to controlling upside down, but the level is basically moving you back and forth. You can see we passed the 30 coin to get to the pipe. Again, we're passing the 30 coin to get to the pipe, but then you're going backwards. So the level itself isn't huge, but because of the design, it's basically two levels in one. It's very, very well done. And I like the 30 coins. They're very obvious. It just takes some creativity. There's a couple of ways to get a couple of I think the second and third. There's a few ways to attack it. Damage boost, whatever you want to do. Gives you a lot of freedom, but pretty cool level. Small, but because you're shifting between being right, typical and upside down, downside up, I guess. Works really well. Cannonade Rush. You can see the speed pads. I was right on that. Speed pads definitely going to play a role in this one. And then when you actually get into the level, the camera is forcing you up. So you have to go fast. There's no really can't take your time here. And the bullet bills, sometimes you're dodging, sometimes you're using them. Boomerang to get some of those question blocks. But using the bullet bills to your advantage definitely will help. Just have to make sure you're aware of timing, because there's some things in this level that timing would be necessary for. Also thought this was the most creative mid-boss that we faced so far. Going through the pipes with the speed pads opens up a lot of possibilities. and it keeps with the theme of the level very well. I thought that was super, super creative. So definitely my favorite of the 7 thus far. Then SMW, the Gusty. And again, Tony does a great job of making the levels user-friendly. It's not just that we have the gust, but notice the slowdown in speed, a little low gravity, thus everything is made easier for a newcomer. Bigger window to time those jumps because everything's going slower. So a bigger margin of error. You get the cape. Doesn't really help you in terms of, I wouldn't say it helps you in getting higher on your jump, but what it does is help you slow your descent. So the same thing again, you're able to work, I don't want to say it's smarter at this point. It just makes it gives you more options. It opens up the window that is necessary for some of the jumps. And again, when you're looking at trying to make it playable for everyone, you do a good job of that. It's not super easy, but doing this allows it to be more accessible to a wider range of people. The 30 coins, you saw them all. This one was definitely the toughest. I would not have got it, I'll be honest, had I not had the level slow down, because only would it slow down did I recognize there was a pipe up there, thus I could keep going. So pretty cool. And then the last one, Ludwig, we're coming for you, buddy. This shipwreck, I don't know why I thought shipwreck would mean you're in the water. I mean, I guess it could make some sense if you are, fully wrecked, going under too. But this is all land, and this is all on the ship. And you see, we've got our little spinning spike platforms dropping down throughout the level. And let me tell you, it continues once you actually get into the ship. You've got the same thing. So they're breaking blocks, but you see those blocks there, it pounds those too. So as you can see, breaks your normal blocks, crushes whatever you want to call those blocks. So you have a window of time that you have to get this done. Even with the Mecha Koopas flying around, you have a window of time you have to get it done, or you will not have anything to jump off of. Thus, you die. And that is not even the toughest part of this level. This one, again, time is of the essence. There's only so much time that you have because you need the platforms to jump on, so you gotta work fast. And then our boss, Ludwig. And again, Tony does a good job of keeping themes in the levels for the boss fight, or themes in the world. Well, in this case, the level. You see, you still got your spinning spike platform while you're trying to deal with Ludwig and his magic. A really fun level, great world. GG's Tony, my favorite so far. Alright, that wraps up World 7 in Super Mario Dimensions. We are now on the last world, number 8, and we know Bowser awaits us at the end. 8-1, Dry Edge Stronghold. We've got the spinning saws. I'm sure that's going to be a lot of fun. See the fire coming up out the lava. New Super Mario Bros. U. Mario Bros. 3, Burning Bastion. But fire seems to be a theme in this one. No surprise with Bowser. P3 or P Zone Central. Flying. Will that be important this one? We'll see. 8-4, Hovering Heat Station. This just seems like pain. Looking at the clear percentage is 14, which isn't bad. I see the Hammer Bros there. I see all the fire. I'm sure this will be a very eventful stage. And the finale, Super Mario 3D World, Cat Bowser. No surprise there. That will wrap it up. So we'll see that next week, and then I'll give my overall thoughts on Super Mario Dimensions. It's been a really fun ride. Great set of worlds, great strings of levels. One more to go. We'll see you next week, and I'm looking forward to it.